All right, we're live from the Trump ball.
So I had heard that one of the Village people, just one from the original band, is a huge Trump fan and wanted to. Did he really perform? Like I haven't watched any of it.
They performed last night at his rally.
Oh.
Thing.
Okay. Getting all the men.
Juiced up. On that note, why did they choose the gayest theme ever?
They try to say it's not gay. I'm like, it's about hooking up with men at the YMCA. That's what the song's about. It's about men hooking up with other men.
Well, it is.
And remember the video and the costumes?
Yeah.
It couldn't get any gayer.
Yeah, the cop.
Yeah, the chaps.
Wait, you had the Indian.
Yeah, the guys were all like
who wasn't an
nice
Indian.
and worked out. You know, they're showing off their ripped muscles, all oiled up.
And the cop
ready for fun.
Did the cop have the 70s porno mustache?
I believe so.
Yeah. And who else? There was a construction worker.
Mm-hmm. There was 4 of them. What was the other guy?
Yeah, so we have an Indian, a cop, a construction worker, and...
Oh, trivia question. What was the other guy?
Oh, jeez.
Well, one of the dudes was occasionally like the captain, like on the Love Boat. Like he had the little...
Oh, maybe one was a sailor.
Yeah.
Because, they always make the jokes about the Navy, being like...
Full of seamen?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Anyways.
All right, so you have a construction worker, Indian, cowboy.
A cowboy. Dang it.
Cowboy.
That makes sense.
Well, I wonder if they had Kid Rock play that part. I want to be a cowboy.
Because I want to be a cow.
Sorry about that. My phone was shut
I don't know.
off.
I didn't watch any of it, so...
I didn't watch it either.
I missed Carrie Underwood's performance, and I missed Kid Rock's performance.
Apparently you missed a lot of technical difficulties during the Carrie Underwood performance.
Oh, it kept
like her mic
up?
I think her mic was cutting out or something.
Is that the reason she was singing a cappella?
Was she?
That's what I read. I didn't watch.
I didn't watch.
Oh.
Yeah. So how are we feeling?
Well, I think I'm okay, because like I said, I didn't watch any of it. I mean, I realized that he is now Führer. So, I don't...
Quite literally, do you see Musk?
Yeah.
I thought he was waving at us, but no, that was...
No, yeah, that was a chest tap and straight out, like the Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler. Remember when we watched the Hitler documentary and they kept doing that?
Do you think?
Like, I think he's seen the documentary too, obviously.
Do you think he did that purposely just to troll people? Because he knew that people would just be like, get upset about that?
Or maybe he's a true believer. One will never know. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Grab the popcorn.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so maybe we're wrong. Maybe we've been wrong all along.
MJ, this is the time in my life where I have never wanted to be more wrong. in my entire life, I am like hoping that I'm wrong. You know, I'm hoping that everything we say is wrong and that they are right and they knew what was best for this country. America is back. Right?
Back.
Isn't that a slogan now?
Yeah.
I don't know where it went.
Make it great again.
Yeah. I don't know where she went.
Okay, so I guess the only real reason that how we do this is you look at statistics, right? Now, none of us will argue that inflation has gone skyrocketed since COVID, right?
Right.
But inflation right now is at 2.9%. Unemployment, 4.1%. Okay, these are barometers on to tell how everything is going.
Right.
There's a ceasefire in Gaza that Biden has been working on for months with the Israelis and the Palestinians.
Right. Right. So, but didn't they try to say on the news that like it was because Trump was coming back? And I'm like, okay, why didn't they, if it is because of that reason, like, why didn't he do the Reagan thing where, remember like the hostages under Reagan where...
You wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, why didn't he do that to make it...
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose he realizes that he can tell his fans anything and they'll believe it anyways.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how cults work. But like, I don't understand why he didn't do it that way to try to convince like the so-called like normies, you know, like the independents or whatnot, or, you know, like the people who voted for him based off of the price of eggs to like to reassure them a little bit more.
Yeah, well, what the price of eggs is? What, $4.15 a dozen, national average, something like that.
Yeah.
Gas is $3.15 national average.
Yeah.
So I mean, these are the things that we can judge because it was all about the economy, right? It was about the economy.
How long do you think it's going to be before, was specifically with the eggs, where the right comes out and says, well, yeah, but that's because of a bird flu, and then they take credit for having the knowledge about the bird flu.
Like,
after everyone's already said, you know, there is a bird flu happening.
Like in Georgia, all commercial bird farming is shut off. You can't sell eggs, poultry in Georgia. Right. That come from Georgia because...
So since Georgia's out, that's what's like driving the prices of eggs up, because you gotta get them from, you can't get them from Georgia right now, right? This is how business works, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm not the biggest business brain ever, but you know.
Right. Insulin is capped at $35 for now. So.
See, that's a scary one. Like, you're messing with people's lives, and I'm sure a lot of your supporters probably have diabetes.
Yeah.
And just because I think it's a...
Well, didn't he also try to take credit for that also, though? Even though Biden did it? Didn't Trump try to take credit?
Well, okay, if he's going to try to take credit for it, though, we better not see the price of insulin go up then. It better stay at the 35 or get lower. If you're going to try to... If you're saying how you're going to try to make things even better, then why not even lower the price even lower on insulin? Why not say, you know what? Biden didn't do a good enough job on the price of insulin, so we're going to make it even lower.
I mean, it could be a different Trump. It really could. And I thought Dave Chappelle was brilliant on Saturday Night Live when he did his monologue.
Best, every time he does a monologue, and he always hits you at the end with like, fuck, I couldn't have said it better myself. I couldn't have said it better.
A lot of people are counting on you. They may not like you, but they're counting on you to do the right thing. Brilliant. Even my conservative roommate goes, wow, that was good.
And then side note, The fact that they had him sitting down, I mean, this is a little off topic, but holy cow, it was like all the way down to his middle thigh. Did anyone else notice that?
Yeah, I did notice.
The outline?
Yeah.
I was like, and my mom's like, what? It's almost like it's rectangular shaped. And I'm like, Mom, it's a black guy, you know, I mean, like,
now you don't know why he always does that thing with his microphone.
Right? I'm just like he must not. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, there was a lot of thoughts going on, but I'm like, he must not be wearing any underwear right now. And I'm like, I just can't take my eyes off of that.
My goodness, you watched a sexier version of that monologue than I did.
But I noticed it.
How could you miss it?
I was like, Dave, where'd you get those pants?
I didn't notice it. I was focused more on like KPI, key performance indicators, like the price of eggs and inflation and stuff. You know,
you were
Do
more
you-
of like the eyes are up here, the eyes are up here, and I was the dirty bird that was like, I don't care where the fuck the eyes are.
Do yourself a favor and rewatch with muted.
My goodness.
It is impressive. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll end it on that. Impressive. I was just like, oh my god.
But again, Trump might change. Like Chappelle said, maybe he'll be easier and kinder. After all, he's got a dog now.
Does he really?
He does?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he's got himself a nice mellow dog.
Shit. Oh, that'd be actually wonderful if he can.
Did Snoop go to it? The inauguration?
He's performing tonight.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, that's great. So if Trump starts, gets sick of Elon, maybe he'll start hanging out with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg gives him a little bit of that weed and he'll chill out.
Oh my god, maybe he'll end up becoming cool? Dare I say? Yeah. I don't know if that would ever happen, but Hey, slip him some brownies. Chocolate cake. He likes chocolate cake. Put some of that in there so he doesn't even know that he's getting fed it.
I don't know. You're going to have fucking JD Vance come out with fucking dreads and, hey, man.
Put a joint in his Big Mac.
Yeah. And then I thought it was kind of ominous, though, when they were swearing him in, that he didn't put his little hand on the Bible.
I thought it was crazy that, because you told me this. How and why did he not bring his own Bible that he sells? Does he not believe in his own product?
That would have been good marketing.
Probably would have sold a lot.
Yeah.
Probably would have been like, he could have brought that Bible, put his tiny orange baby hand on it to swear himself in, and then autographed it and then been like, this is going up for auction. And he could have, think of how much money he could have made doing that. I mean.
Oh, you know what? If they kept on, switching out between every word, I do. Every time he moved his hands away, I do solemnly swear and just have someone there, have Eric Trump there, just switching out Bibles. So his hand is touching them and then he signs them.
And he could sell multiple ones and auction all of them. If he did it auction style, his fucking morons, they would pay more than that $60 price that he sells them for.
And he moved it inside, inside the rotunda.
He's not even that great of a grifter. He could be making so much more at this.
Yeah. All right. MJ and Snow, Trump's advisors on how to grift the people. MAGA. Make America grift again. Dude, can you imagine being a supporter, all these people from Kingman that drove out there or flew out to there, and the hotels were $300, $400, $500 a night, and stuff like that.
How do they afford it? If they can't afford eggs, how are they affording? a $300 a night room. I don't even stay in $300 a night rooms.
Mortgage your house? I don't know.
So is there a way for them to like get an advance like on their Social Security or something for, like
Maybe they did that.
Oh, they do the thing where they sell their food card. You know how some people sell their food card because you can't use it to buy alcohol and obviously not like meth and fentanyl with it. So they like sell it to someone for cash.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
can do that.
It's like crypto and the exchange rate is 2 for 1. Correct.
Or you go to H&R Block and you get that payday, that advance on your tax return.
Getting an advance on their Social Security.
Yeah, so they could go to Washington, D.C. for only them to move it inside because he couldn't get his little hands cold. And then,
how cold was it though? And did it snow? They said it was supposed to snow.
I honestly don't know. We made America white again by Dead Snow.
Right.
I didn't listen to the speech. I didn't watch it. I didn't want to give them, the rating, the rating numbers. So I didn't watch.
I don't even have regular TV, so,
Fuck. God, yeah. Fucking sell Bibles. Like fucking he came up with his own crypto coin. And I don't understand crypto, but he made billions of dollars on a fake coin.
I don't understand crypto either, but there's like a lot of dudes that go on the dating sites and put in there that they do crypto and gold. And I'm like, why do you need to tell people that you do that? I think they try to do something with the crypto and the gold through the dating app. Kind of like how the girls try to escort through it, Like how they always complain about like, oh, there's women on here. Like some of the guys will put that, they'll be like, no, I'm not interested in any hookers or escorts. And I'm like, what the hell is going on your side?
Yeah.
So crypto is like OnlyFans for bros?
I think so. I'm trying to figure this out. Like I'm trying to get one of them to at least tell me, like trying to infiltrate to figure it out.
I'm sure Joe Rogan did a podcast on it. That's probably how they all learned it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? It's funny that you say that because a lot of the guys that put that they're like into crypto and gold and Bitcoin, they look like dude bros. Like their pictures are probably fake, but they look like dude bros.
What? So dude bros have like that camera angle, like where you hold the phone above yourself and take the gets over your chin.
Yeah. Well, okay. So a lot of them will put like that they're for their age, they're like 45, 46, and I'm like, there's no way that whoever this guy is in this picture is in his 40s. There's no fucking way. This guy is like...
Go back on and look. I bet they've all changed their age to 47 today. 45, 47.
Right? In honor of Führer.
Yeah. Fuck me. Then you have TikTok. Explain how this works. Back in July of 2020, Trump comes up with an executive order to ban TikTok in the United States with fears that China is going to steal our data, right? Mm-hmm. National security threat. Got to do it. So it takes a lot of time for it to go through courts and shit like that. And finally, the Supreme Court ruled, and they're going to ban it effective yesterday. Right? Yeah. January 19th. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But magically, they come back on and, oh, hail, President Trump has saved our TikTok.
It's now going to be controlled by America? Are they taking that? They're stealing that from China and now we're in control?
Well, now I guess it's going to try to get a 90-day extension on it until they work out the details. Now, it's rumored that Zuckerberg and Musk might be going in to buy it. Well, Trump wants the United States government to buy it.
Why would the government buy a social media platform?
Because if you control the media, you control the narrative.
That's some real Führer shit. That's some real. I don't even want to say the H word. I don't want to say the H word, but
to tell the truth,
he did that though. That was one of his things. He's like, you need to control the media.
To tell the truth, Snow. What's our buyout? Like, what can Elon offer us in order for us to play along? Like everybody else, we've got a number. I'm sure. We're not that proud.
130 pack of Bud Light,
No,
about like a couple of vacations to
you've got it. There you go.
I'm doing a list.
Oh no,
I'm doing a list.
Okay, I'm better negotiator than you are. 10 million each, and we get citizenship wherever we want in the world.
Oh, that is a good one.
See?
Can I have citizenship to just the entire Mediterranean, just wherever I want to go? Yeah. Like, just citizen of the Mediterranean.
America, if you don't like it, leave. Okay, here's a list of places.
And we're gonna need.
I want citizenship.
Plane rides too.
Yes,
okay.
We need one of
We need one of your planes.
We need a pilot, obviously. Although we could hire Paul Gaines.
Oh yeah.
All right, he'll be our pilot. All right, so we want citizenship in Ireland. That's one. Italy.
I said the Mediterranean.
Okay.
I'm leaning a little more towards Malta or Portugal.
Well, this is how negotiations work.
What are you giving in exchange for this?
This podcast.
We become media of the state.
We're out the game.
Oh.
See, we don't criticize.
We're becoming sellouts.
We review.
We're becoming sellouts.
We review puppy videos on YouTube and TikTok, and we just say that's how great the president
Orange Führer is.
Like Bill Maher. Bill Maher can do it, and we can do it.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
What do you think it costs to buy Bill Maher?
You threaten not to throw him in jail.
That's it?
Yeah.
He wouldn't want, to never have to pay for weed ever again or something like that.
Maybe that's where Snoop Dogg comes in. Oh, we're connecting all the dots here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he saved TikTok, even though he caused a problem. It's kind of a running theme here. You create the problem, and then you solve the problem.
That's how you look like such a strong man. You're like, I get shit done. You see what I do for this country? Yeah. People believe it.
Yeah.
Well, why aren't we believing it?
Okay, what happened to Mark Zuckerberg that he bowed? Jeff Bezos, why did Jeff Bezos bow?
Because they weren't afraid of losing everything because Trump hates them. I think he likes them now. I think he's one of those people that he actually loves people that kiss his ass. I don't really. I can tell that's the phoniness. I don't like that, but
that's what they.
Some people like it.
That's what they say when you're negotiating with him. Is you just go in and you praise him. Oh, sir, you're great, so great, and you do that with your hands when you're talking to him.
Is it because he's always been a businessman all these years, so he's just if I can close the deal, I'm the greatest. And so if they let him be the one that closes the deal, he's did another one, sold another one.
In his book Art of the Deal, one of the first things that he says in good negotiations is he would go in with who he's negotiating with and say something to demean him, hey, you have bad breath. And that puts the person on a lower, gets some self-conscious, puts them on a lower level.
Yeah, but he's saying that about people?
He's saying that about people, but think about how it works. If that's in his mind, though, if that's his strategy...
Sir, are you projecting right now?
Yeah. You smell like KFC and stale Diet Coke, you know?
And spray tan.
And spray tan.
Don't forget the spray tan.
The tan looked a little bit better today. You must spend a little more time on
They went in there closer around the eyes. They went in there with a fine makeup brush.
He didn't have albino raccoon eyes.
But...
And he came up with, you know, he was going to do all these great things. First day. So now you come out with an executive order. You're either male or female. There's only two genders. We only recognize two genders.
Okay.
Thank God, finally, common sense. Common sense. All of this.
Yeah. Which was a priority on day one to do that.
Okay. So I take it that they're already out with the materials at the border wall. That's going to be constructed in no time, right? The missing pieces of it.
Well, what we're doing is we're sending the military to the borders.
Okay. Well, we're not at war. They might as well do something, right?
Right, and there'll be executive orders that we could say go into Mexico with the military force to take out cartels. Now, I think Mexico would want to
go
have
into their country
to go into their country and use military force against the cartels.
How is that not an invasion?
Well, they're invading us, according to him.
But well, that's because I don't see them ever really solving especially not the right solving the issue of illegal immigration because they like cheaper labor. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know how it works. Another executive order was he's going to officially name on all international maps, the Gulf of Mexico is now going to be known as the Gulf of America.
that is going through.
Yes, executive order.
So
His executive order, though, is probably the interns at the White House on all the globes and maps just use a Sharpie to change it to Gulf of America. Because we've got to slash the budget, so we'll just have the interns with a Sharpie just writing it on all of his maps.
well, and they did stuff with the Sharpies his last term.
Yeah,
he already knows that Sharpies work.
He can divert a hurricane with a Sharpie.
Worked last time?
Why didn't he fucking just...
Sharpies and paper towels. That's how you solve those problems.
Why didn't he just Sharpie L.A. and stop the fucking fires?
What? Hello? MJ, after his party tonight, that is exactly what's going to happen probably. And then LA fire, problem solved.
Yeah. You know the disturbing thing about this, and get off topic, and, there's a lot back and forth about the fires and, to the 5,000 some odd firefighters from 3 countries that are working to put out these fires. You're doing great work.
Including Mexico.
Including Mexico and Canada, Ukraine. And not to mention all the firefighters there who probably don't like listening to the blame game on who's to blame for this and that. We don't know. And I think there's a lot of factors in that. But the one thing I wanted to bring up is I heard from someone that in Florida, those tent rental places like party tents and stuff like that, that you cannot find tents. All the tents are gone. And that's because ICE is taking up all the tents to house the immigrants until you can deport them.
Oh.
Okay? Well, I have a known source that her boyfriend is in the California National Guard, and he deployed to help with security for the wildfires. They were making the National Guard sleep on the sidewalk without tents, without cots, because they didn't have any. Now, I don't know for a fact that that's why.
I thought we supported our troops.
I don't know. I mean, who you can blame?
There's signs everywhere that say we support our troops.
They'll probably blame Newsom if this comes out. But if it's due to the fact where they couldn't find them because they're being used, like the military is taking all these tents to house migrants. I mean, that seems a little bit more logical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Newsom would purposely go, hey, let's deploy the National Guard without tents. I don't know how it works. I just know this is a fact. This is a fact from what I was told.
I have a question about the fires and Mexican firefighters being here to help put out those fires. Were they asked to leave today? Since,
No.
Or were they forced? Were they deported?
Well, I mean, those firefighters are probably better off than the inmate firefighters who are forced to fight these fires for $5 a day. Yes, they're taking inmates from California to fight the fires and paying them $5 a day.
There are inmate firefighters?
There's inmate firefighters.
So, what do they do? Okay.
No, I didn't know this. I don't know how you become an inmate firefighter.
Firefighters do when there's not like a crisis?
Probably this is what it would be. So instead of picking up trash on the side of the road.
So it's a sort of work release program.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, so they go to like firehouses during the day and do work.
I don't know how that works exactly.
That's to get out of paying
firefighters,
regular
use
folks
inmates
to be firefighters. Like cheaper labor.
And you know how like celebrities like Jay Leno and Dave Grohl were volunteering to go down there and help make food and distribute it to the firefighters?
Okay.
The inmates weren't part of that.
Oh, they didn't get any food?
They would work 16, 18-hour shifts, and they wouldn't bring them food.
Right, at their $5 an hour?
$5 a day.
$5 a day.
A day.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, so whoever's behind that shit.
And they're like, well, at least you're not behind bars. You're like, you get to be out here working instead. Is that like the thought process?
I wonder how they like keep them like. It seems like during a wildfire, you could really lose track of somebody.
Right, with all the chaos going on.
Yeah. You can get away.
I mean, they when they send them out on their work details, they have to have the guards from prison go too. But I mean,
did he even mention the fires during his?
No,
because that's a blue state. Why would he? Like, he considers...
Because he goes, now I have to clean this up.
A state that did not vote for him. Is he going to bring them, like, squirt guns and toss those into the crowd? Kind of like the paper towels, you know? Here's some...
I don't know.
Some water guns. Water balloons. Here you go.
Yeah, fire extinguishers would be way too heavy.
Yeah. Well, he'd probably like doing that. He can knock a few of them out. Then he'd be all laughing.
Fine. One thing people were complaining about was, oh yeah, I have another drink.
I know. I was like,
I need another drink.
Well, I should have just said it out loud, right?
Yeah.
Would you like some more wine?
Well, thank you. We're enjoying DC Estate Winery Blackberry and Apple.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Gotta give them a shout out. So where was I going? Oh, like on Facebook. So there was this conspiracy that was going on with Facebook that automatically, you know, you were following Trump and Vance and Melania. But what it really was is, and Rare figured this out, if you were following President Biden or at POTUS, it automatically switched over.
Yes.
Oh.
Because I couldn't find the President Donald J. Trump page until I went back over to Google. And then it automatically went to POTUS and it said Biden and then it switched over to Trump. So if you were following POTUS, then you would be automatically...
Yeah, so we knocked down that conspiracy theory that Zuckerberg automatically was making everybody... Because I'm like, well, how come I'm not following him? I was like, how come I can't even find the account?
But AOC had a point today that things are now being blocked on TikTok. Certain searches you can no longer bring up in the United States. If you're in another country, you can still bring them up.
Yes.
Like what?
Well, there's this video
example
from last night. He did this thing where he was just like, thank God we have Elon. We have Elon.
Well, for example, Trump rigged election. If you type that into TikTok today, it'll say no results found.
But yesterday...
If you put in Elon Reich, Third Reich, Heil Elon, you will not get that. You'll have to put in a misspelling to get it to pull up.
But, okay, so Trump literally said this. He goes, we need to thank Elon. I can't even fucking do this without doing the hand thing, we need to thank Elon. We need to thank Elon because he said anything can be hacked. Anything can be hacked. And we have never won Pennsylvania like that before. Such a landslide. Never. So he said this.
Okay. So is he coming out and saying that he hacked the 2024 election?
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, and I don't even want to go down that road. You know what? America has spoken. I'm not going to be a capital invader. I'm not going down that road. I don't think anyone on our side doing that,
Right.
It's already been done before. That would be like been done. Wait.
So now they control all the right-wing media. Excuse me. I'm choking. But, excuse me. Jesus, I went down the wrong way. Can't even say it. Oh, maybe that is. Oh, God, maybe Trump put cyanide in my beer.
No, you would have already keeled over by now if cyanide was in there.
No, the beer never turned me gay.
I've watched a lot of Forensic Files.
But we're now on blue sky. So when all the liberals are fleeing Facebook and, TikTok,
I wish that they would.
Blue sky.
Yeah, I really wish
At
that
Reality Redemption.
That someone could come up with a decent but that I would understand how to use. I like the ease of Facebook, how easy it is on there, but I don't want to be a part of that. And then I've tried to be using my Instagram account lately, but I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like the format of that. I mean, I'm trying to find
it's all the same thing too.
It's all meta.
It's all the Zuckerberg and meta.
I know, but why does it seem harder to do a post? This is probably just me, okay? But it seems like it's harder to do a post on Instagram than it is on Facebook. Like Facebook, you could just go into what does it say up there? Like, what are you thinking or whatnot? And you can, bam, post it. Like this, I have to go. I'm like, I can't even remember how to post stuff because I post something maybe once a year. So then I forget everything.
Well, hey, all of our posts can be suppressed anyways.
Yeah, I mean, can somebody bring back MySpace? I liked that. That was easy to do.
I know.
You could put a theme song on there.
Yeah, you put music video. We all learned about coding.
All learned HTML.
Tom seemed like a cooler guy than Zuckerberg.
Tom was smart. He got out of the game.
The only problem with that is you had to be careful choosing your top 10 friends.
Oh.
Not the,
Oh, because they would get jealous if they weren't their picture wasn't on your page.
Yeah.
No.
Like fucking if we didn't put Donald number one on our, if MySpace was still around. Michael, how come I am not number one friend? I am everyone's number one friend.
I better be in your top 10. I better be at the top.
Because I'm number one. Everyone is saying. We're in for a long 4 years now.
The longest 4 years of our lives. I'm so glad that I can retire before this 4 years. Just in case I need to run away.
Right, and that's where fucking Elon can pay us off.
I'm hoping I don't have to run away, because I would like to have a United States address too, and then just, travel abroad. But like, I'd like to have a home base here, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. And then what if I get out there and there's better options?
What if we post this on Facebook and we get deported?
I don't know.
I mean, where would they deport us to?
Well, okay, so one of my favorite sayings that I've been saying a lot lately, like, to quote Virginia Woolf, she once said, "As a woman, I have no country. As a woman, my country is the whole world. I can go anywhere."
All right.
I'd be like Carmen Santiago. Where in the world is she?
That'll be the new theme of the podcast.
Where
We could just do it over the phone.
Where in the world is Snow?
Yeah, where's Snow? And then you just be like, "I spy with my little eye."
I'm in
until we
an
guess.
undisclosed location. And give you guys hints. Like,
Yeah.
right now, I am looking at, and then describe like some famous thing. Like, that I'm looking at. Like, I have to lean very far to see this, or, do something like that. So to where, because who cares if it's something so, like, obviously you would get that one right off the bat.
Right,
because then I'd be like, tomorrow I'm going to be somewhere else already.
Like if you're in Paris, you're like, I'm looking at a picture of a lady and she's not really smiling.
The Mona Lisa.
Yeah. See how this game's played? So, Elon, you can get in on the bottom floor of this podcast.
Take us away.
Maybe we should just make a crypto coin. The MJ and Snow coin.
The
Make
reality redemption.
Right. And then fucking all the crypto bros. Now, we'll use your picture. We can't use mine. Because crypto guys, they have, the Hawk Tour girl did it, and she got a lot of money.
Melania did it.
Melania did it.
Melania has a crypto coin?
Yeah.
Is it of her in her hat
Well,
that she was wearing today?
I don't know, but why did she look like the fucking... She looked like the fucking bad guy, well, the fucking bad priest in any fucking Exorcist movie.
Exactly. They did a side-by-side, the who wore it best.
Or Malachi from Children of the Corn.
She looked like Reverend Cain from Poltergeist.
But
she was working it.
How do you have like a body like that and a face like that, and you're that bad at fashion? I don't understand. Who dressed her? Like, she should fire that person.
How come she wasn't wearing oven mitts or welding gloves holding the Bible? Be burning her hand.
Right? I know, I was thinking that too. Like, okay, that's why Trump didn't touch the Bible, because either himself or the Bible would burst into flames.
Well, if he did touch it, he'd be like doing one little hand with the little hand behind him with little fingers crossed.
She was there in case she needed to perform the exorcism. Like, that's why she was dressed like that, in case she needed to.
Well, given all the fucking nonsense he was saying, I think he did need
I
an
am
exorcism.
already dressed for this.
Yeah, but John Fetterman showed up in like a hoodie and cargo shorts.
That's his outfit.
And Bezos woman, Sanchez, she showed up just with a bra like Sheila E. in the 80s with the jacket over it.
Well, Melania should probably wear something like that. I know. Why didn't Melania... Well, I don't get it. I'm like, you got the body, you got the face, and then you're going to dress like that. You're going to, like... She looked terrible. Like, I thought she was supposed to be some...
Did you see her when he was...
I don't know if she was ever high fashion,
did you see her
but...
when she was giving the speech?
She was some sort of model.
And she was throwing holy water at him. Power of Christ, I compel you. Power of Christ, I compel you.
I saw when... Did you see that fake kiss where she's like... like, barely... I don't even think he actually got to actually kiss her cheek. I don't know if there was actual contact. It looked like it got close, but she's like, her face just looked like, keep those Big Mac lips away from me. Just no.
Maybe she used his trick. Do you have bad breath?
I'm sure he does. Do you think he'd actually have good breath? No.
I don't know.
There's no way.
Never been that close to him. What if that's the condition of Elon buying out the podcast, though? What if we have to meet him?
I'm going to do my
Kiss his
stance
ring.
with my ass sticking way out and the arm stretched way out. Like, that is good. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
I would do the thing, though, what he does. I would grab his little hand, and I would pull him towards me. And then not let him go. Like,
That's what he does?
Make it uncomfortable for him.
There's no way he does that.
He does that. Have you seen him shake hands?
Yeah, but he's a germaphobe. I thought he didn't
No, but the regular people he's not going to touch, of course. But when he's with a dignitary, do you see he does that power move where he pulls him towards him?
But we're not dignitaries. He's not going to do that to us.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna act like you're a dignitary and you're gonna overpower him.
I'm just gonna fist bump him like Snoop Dogg.
Just a little dab.
No dab.
You know what? Maybe Snoop Dogg went to it. Didn't Snoop Dogg go to the roast of Donald Trump and did jokes? I can't remember. Damn, I just rewatched all the roasts too.
I didn't watch it. Watch that one.
I could have sworn he was at the Donald Trump roast. Oh no.
I don't know, but when we do, go to kiss the ring, we're gonna bring Dave Chappelle with us.
I wish.
Yeah.
After I saw what I saw. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps up because we talked about dicks long enough today.
You didn't even get to Martin Luther King Jr., man.
It was MLK
because he's
Day.
not a dick.
No. Well, I'm surprised that wasn't an executive order that, January 20th is officially, DJT Day.
Maybe tomorrow.
No, it'd have
We're
to be
just
today.
getting started. No, but we can do the EO tomorrow for that.
Well, hey, at least our flags were flying at full mast in Mojave County, even though the governor didn't decree it. But apparently, if you're, a certain person.
Who can't help himself but pander every fucking day that you are in political office in this county. Pandering your ass off.
Karen Lickenpander? Or it sort of rhymes with it.
Sounds like just wait. I mean, is it a surprise? Are you really putting your balls out on the line, sir, by doing this? No. Everyone, not everyone, because not this podcast and not a handful of our good close friends.
Yet.
Not
we talk to Elon.
Not everyone is has their head up Trump's asshole or standing in line to, stroke him. The fact that you had to go out of your way to do something
Right,
to please the majority of the town, just so you can get your dig in against our governor. Why?
Hey, here's a game. How many asses does he have to kiss to get to Trump? Now, he's gotten to Gosar. So now, after Gosar, who do you go to?
Is this like the lollipop question? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop?
Yeah, to get the big golden Tootsie Roll Pop.
How many licks does it get? I used to love that song.
So you have Gosar, okay?
All right.
It's got, I'm guessing, I'm going with 3 before we figure this out. 3.
Okay, so you get
That's our House of Representatives.
You get to Gosar, and then you get to the evil me, the person that has my name.
Oh. Michael Johnson, House Speaker.
Okay.
Bada bing.
Then this one is kind of a...
J.D. Vance.
Yeah, J.D. Vance. And then Elon.
Why do you even need J.D. Vance in this?
Why do you
Is he
need J.D.
really a
Vance?
power
She's
player?
right.
Like,
She's right.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jump
yeah,
right
why
over to
would you
Elon.
need fucking J.D. Vance is
Yeah.
worthless and Trump knows it.
Yeah. J.D. Vance is the Eric Trump of this administration. He's the Tiffany Trump of this administration.
We learned that from all those cartoons that one guy, God bless that guy, whoever makes those Trump cartoons. Remember the ones that we always watch on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned that from that J.D. Vance is fucking worthless. He's just over there fucking couches.
Yeah.
Getting it on.
Season 2 of that cartoon is coming back, if I can remember the name of it.
Oh, yeah. Dark Brandon? Is that what it's called? Dark Brandon
that's
Comics?
who does it.
Okay.
It's the Trump Mart.
Oh, yeah, Trump Mart. Oh, my God.
Apparently Trump Mart, he gets promoted in season 2.
I can't wait.
But thank God we have Jon Stewart. And John Oliver, please come back soon. If you're not banished. Watch him buy out John Oliver, too.
Hopefully he doesn't deport John Oliver.
All right, John Oliver, if you listen to this on a podcast, send us a text. John Oliver, send us a text. I've got the game plan.
John Oliver, mark yourself as safe.
Elon,
please, mark yourself as safe.
Elon.
We need to know.
Elon, we've got a deal for you. 2 for 1. John Oliver and Reality Redemption. I should know. Fucking my inbox tomorrow is gonna be like fucking Jon Stewart, fucking John Oliver. All the Johns will be there.
All I'm saying, you know what I want out of this administration? Fucking comedy specials better start rolling out.
Well, Bill Burr has a new one.
In March?
Bill.
We gotta wait till fucking March.
You and Bill Burr have a lot in common.
I'd like to think that I'm the female version.
You hate traffic.
Oh my God.
And you find cool people in red states.
I do. I like to go on vacation to the red states. Mostly because, I haven't seen all of them, and I have that goal to go to every state,
See, all right, there's another subject that we just with our funding, we take you and we put you in traffic in big cities, and I record it.
Oh my God. So I'm going to be going on another tour too. That's my good news for this year that I forgot to tell you about. I already figured out my time off. I haven't totally planned all the vacations, but I am going to be finishing up my United States tour this year. My States tour. Yes, my United States tour. So I only have 14 states to go. And I got 3 of my vacations. I'm taking a whole week off, and then the 3 first Monday through Wednesday the following week, so I can have a really good group of time to go around and finish all of them.
I hate to break the news to you, though.
What?
Have you been to Canada?
Are they really going to be the 51st state? Technically, I have been to Canada.
Okay, have you been to Greenland?
I have not.
You've been to the Panama Canal?
Right. Yes, I have.
All right, so you can knock that one off.
I learned about the Panama Canal there. And about how Jimmy Carter
before the revisionist history starts. Doesn't count.
Okay. Funny thing though, I used to always love Greenland when on the globe. my parents bought me this globe when I was in 4th grade.
Yeah.
And that was like the place that I was always like, I want to go there. I don't know if it's just like I like the shape of it. And I'm like, I've always wanted to go to Greenland.
Do you still have that globe?
I think my mom took it for, she was a teacher. So I think she took it for her classroom.
Okay, we'll tell her to break out the Sharpie and change the name.
United States, Greenland, or what are
Gulf
they changing?
of Mexico.
What are they changing Greenland to? Or they're just going to make it a U.S. territory so they can't...
Trumpetopia?
I mean, I don't really see that being able to go through, though, because isn't like obviously Denmark doesn't want that to happen, and then all the countries that are in the UN are like, we stand with Denmark on this.
Well, fuck NATO.
But he's getting out of it, okay? Was he just going to declare war to take over Greenland?
Fucking.
So you're going to get us into a war?
Yeah.
No, but you're supposed to be against war.
We could take on Denmark because they'd only fight 4 days a week.
Yeah, but he prides himself. A true story, because I was like, when I heard that, okay, so I heard this story about, I'm pretty sure it was Denmark. Now that I think about it, it could have been Belgium. No, I'm pretty sure it was Denmark. I think it was a brewery in Denmark. They were pissed, and they were going on strike because they wanted to reduce the work week to only 4 days a week. And they wanted to be able to, they were getting the rights taken away from them for being able to drink on their breaks at work. And I go, pack my fucking bags. I'm moving to Denmark. I'm going to work at this brewery.
So we'll be part of the resistance.
Can you imagine that? I'm like,
we could be spies.
Why don't we have balls like that? Why don't the average American people, where has the balls gone of the average Americans?
Right.
To be like, you know what? Fuck the rich. We're tired of you taking over our country. We're tired of you fucking buying it and having everything go in your favor. Fuck you.
Right, we figured this out.
Why?
So
that's the America I want to belong to.
Elon can buy out the podcast. He'll have AI recreate our voices. And then we'll be like state-run media being like, hail Trump. And then we can be spies 4 days a week in Denmark. And I do have to say, allegedly, these are all jokes.
I just want to be retired. Seriously. It's I don't know what to say anymore sometimes. Why are the poor fighting their asses off for the rich that aren't fucking, they're not even throwing crumbs at you anymore? I mean, in all seriousness. What? How has it come to this?
These people have spoken. All right. On that note, I finally got Snow to
have nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
Because I'm like, no one has to fight anymore.
Yeah.
No. What? All you can do is work on yourself. That's like what I've devoted my time to recently, is like working on myself.
Yes. And that'll be the focus. But anyway, on that note, we're going to fucking...
gentler Snow and MJ are coming for you. Namaste. And happy 33rd MLK Day, Arizona.
Because it's only been...
That's right.
That long? I was at that Public Enemy concert in
That's right.
1992.
God bless Public Enemy, Stevie Wonder, and the Doobie Brothers.
Well, and
for holding out.
And you have
Right?
And the NFL.
You have to thank the
for
NFL.
not giving us the Super Bowl that year.
Right? We were supposed to get the Super Bowl here. It wasn't it in 1993?
Yes.
And then they were like, who is the majority of the people in the NFL, the players? They're like, nah, fuck that. We're not coming and playing. Yeah. And then we had to wait till it was 2000, early 2000s when the Super Bowl finally came here, right?
Oh, yeah, we lost at least $230 million over that MLK stunt of not.
I'm trying to think of what year it was that we finally got it. Like,
well, it was 2000.
I have to guess,
it was
like
2000. It was 2008 that.
2008.
Because that was the year that the Patriots could have had the perfect season. But
that was the year we finally got the Super Bowl, though. That was it.
I still can't watch that game. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
As many Super Bowls as Tom has given us, I still can't the helmet catch.
You went to Public Enemy by the time we got back to Arizona? Dang.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. And Flavor Flav was the one that came out, and he goes, y'all, we love our fans here in Phoenix, but y'all voted against the Martin Luther King, y'all's state voted against the Martin Luther King holiday, so we ain't ever coming back here. That's what he said at the end of the show. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you guys are right for doing that. I mean, who can fuck?
Endorsed by Governor Meekum, our only governor to ever be impeached.
Oh my God. We used to go trick-or-treating at his house.
What?
Because his actual home was over in Glendale, and we lived like it was this huge mansion in the middle of the street. Like
so what kind of candy does a used car salesman give out?
He gave you full-size Snickers bars. That's why you wanted to go there. Like, they were the full-size ones, not the Halloween size.
Oh, see, being impeached pays.
He lived in this house. Oh, my God. And then years later, he was trying to peddle his book at the Arizona State Fair. Like, after I was like... Because when he was governor, I was a child. I was still I might have even still been in, like, grade school. But no, I would have been... Yeah, I would have been either, like, 8th grade or maybe 9th grade.
Because his predecessor, Babbitt, who put in MLK Day for us, was a good friend of my grandfather's, and I remember having pancakes at Denny's with Governor Babbitt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Meekum tried
got
to...
candy bars from Meekum. I had some pancakes with Babbitt.
Meekum tried to peddle his book, though, years later I was like in my 20s or 30s, and we're walking around at the Arizona State Fair. And you know how you walk into like the...
he was also a newspaper owner back in the day, right? He had he had a car dealership, and he also... peddling in the news.
Yeah. He's standing there at his booth, though. You know how like they'll sell like the infomercial shit and like...
So it's like the My Pillow guy of his day.
Yes. Yes. He's standing there in his booth and he's like, no one's coming up to it, but he has his book and he has these signs up like, my side of the story, blah, blah, blah. Because my mom's like, holy cow, there's Governor Meek trying to sell his book.
Yeah, he kind of got busted for misappropriation of federal funding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he tried to write some book to clear his name.
Well, the lesson here is being impeached pays.
It sure does.
Yes. I get to be...
I don't think he had too many people buy that book that day, though. There wasn't a line. There was people just walking by and looking. Probably talking shit like my mom was.
Truth be told, though, when Trump writes his memoir, is anyone really buying that coloring book? That joke might not get me in good with Elon. That might just cost us $1 million.
You're ruining everything.
On that note, we'll wrap this one up. It's been a hell of a day. It's going to be a hell of a week.
Hopefully things can only get better.
Yes. Look at the bright side.
Or at least try.
Blue sky at Reality Redemption. Follow us there.
And if you can't look at the bright side, have a cocktail.
Right.
Maybe that'll help. Anything.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, y'all.